Hey yo, what is going on guys? We got double starboard and we got a new event. Let's get started with step number 1. So all you have to do is talk to this guy over here. Just interact with him, whatever key that is for you. Then we have to craft an Elysian emblem. And in order to get that, we need 50 of these souls, which is untradeable. And it says here that you get them from 1-star dungeons. I believe you get 1. So here I am at a 1-star dungeon. So if I complete this, I'm just in D9 at the moment. So pretty easy stuff. You can do this while gem box farming, but as you break the chest, as you can see, I got +1 of these souls. So it looks like you get 1 per dungeon, and it also counts for world bosses. I don't think it gives you any for 3-star dungeons. I guess I'm here, I may as well try. Alright, so you break the chest, and alright, looks like it does count. I did a dungeon in the 3-star dungeon, so just, I guess, do dungeons. You can combine this with gem box farming if you have to do that. So I guess collect 50 souls and I'll meet you guys back when I get all 50 to craft whatever that thing was. Alright, so once you get all 50, you want to go back to this person over here. And I guess we can craft 20 of these, but I'm just going to do it one time for the quest line. There we go. Gives us 25 back. Trial of Courage defeats 100 enemies. So for this one... Alright, so for step 3, I just went back to D9. I tried Shadow Towers, but it didn't seem like it worked. I mean, I guess killing the boss works, but not like the eventual pinata thing that I was going to try. So just fight enemies, doesn't really matter. I guess if you do cursed skulls, I would imagine those to be better, but it doesn't really, just fight 100 enemies. Doesn't matter what you do. You can combine this with gem box farming if you want to, but I'll meet you back when I do all 100. And there we go, all 100 has been completed. Let's see what we got next. So we go back to the hub, and looks like we talk to this person over here to complete that part of the quest. Okay, so it looks like we just have to do a delve, which I guess shouldn't be too difficult. I'll go place a portal, and I guess I'll start at depth 25 because why not? And there we go, completed the delve. Looks like you can do any delve, so there we go. And now we go back to the hub, and looks like we talk to this person in the back. Looks like there's some more mastery items to go with it, and it looks like we have to go to Fey Wild, so I guess we go to Fey World, and I guess we have to look for a priest, so I will just keep looking and let you know what I find. Alright, took me a while, but here he is. Looks like Lunar Lancer over here, High Priest Lunovic. I went pretty far. I spawned like around over there, and then I just came over here. Looks like there's also an exclamation point, so maybe you can look out for that, as long as you don't have VFX mods or anything like that blocking it, and if you're on console you should be fine. And now it looks like as long as you have 1 curing kit, if you don't know where to get these, you get this from the Crystology workbench. You can just find that in the Geode Sanctuary, or maybe your club has it, but go ahead and craft that, I guess. You have to craft a gratitude? How does that make sense? I thought you were supposed to be given gratitude, so I guess we have to earn the I don't know. Next, we go back to the hub, and we go back to this person over here. Easy as that. We should be pretty close to finishing. Next, we gotta solve a riddle. Wait, what the heck? Okay, so the riddle is this guy over here. I was hesitant, but I guess this is the thing right here. It's where Coruxian spawns. If you don't know where this is, I'll just leave this area, but it's the staircase area. So you spawn over there, and then you come through the staircase, and it's just going to be in the underneath area. So that's the riddle. And for step number 11, we talk to this NPC in the back. Looks like there's another mastery item to go along with it as well. Now we gotta clear 30 3-star dungeons. That's gonna take a while. Let's see if Shadow Towers work. Okay, so I'm doing hard mode Weeping Prophet because it's the fastest, and it does count. So I guess the trick with this, if you plan on doing Shadow Towers, is press this dungeon after you defeat it, so you can defeat it again. So that's 2. So you just have to do this 15 times. Technically, the only issue is flux. So if you do have flux to spend, so 15 times whatever that is. So it's going to be 37,500 flux. Or if you don't want to spend it, then you can just go out and find 3-star dungeons. But I'm just going to do that because it's easier. I'm just going to do Weeping Prophet because it's easier to fight. You can also combine this with your Shadow Tower farm. So if you have to do Hydra or Dreadnought, because there are badges for mastery with that. But I'm just going to stick to Weeping Prophet. So I will meet you back when I finish this. And there we go. Final one completed. That is that step done. And looks like we go back to the hub and we talk to this person. We've been talking to this guy a lot, but I guess there we go. I'm guessing daily quests. Yup, of course, daily quests. Complete a delve. Not just any delve, just a delve. Not even like shadowy vaults. Alright, so 3-star dungeon and 100 enemies. Okay, well, I guess just collect all the quests. I'm pretty sure you're able to do that. If we go to events, yeah, they're all over here. So I guess I would say start with complete a delve, because then you can do these 2 at once. I don't think it's going to count as a 3-star dungeon, so you can do that. Then for this, you can go back to Shadow Towers like we have been doing, or you can just straight up do 3-star dungeons. I'll meet you guys back when I complete this. I guess doing a delve did count as a 3-star dungeon, but I will go back to Shadow Towers for that. And for the final one, we are done. So that's 10 out of 10 for that. And for the final step, looks like we go back to the hub to talk to that guy again. again. So back to this person here, and there we go. Questline is completed. So that took me about half an hour to complete, but it really wasn't that bad. The only time consuming thing is probably just those 3-star dungeons, and then maybe a little bit from the daily quests. But make sure you're doing those daily quests because you will need it for these things. There's some mastery items to go along with it. Like, as you can see, we have some over here, and I didn't really see a new pack. I would imagine maybe they brought the older ones back from the Lunar Plunge stuff. And yo, shoutouts to BDS. It's the guy. Anyway, that's gonna be all for today's video. If you guys have enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you find yourself going back. I'll talk to you guys later.